Welcome to Envisioned Broadcasting Radio, your station for empowerment, music, and talk radio. EB Radio presents Empower Hour with Jaresha, a show that shares the stories behind the journeys of leaders, influencers, and motivators. The Empower Hour with Jaresha begins now.
Welcome and welcome back, amazing people. I am super excited to say that. Welcome and welcome back to Empower Hour with Jaresha. I'm your host, Jaresha Morris-Smith, and I am extremely excited. Now, it's been a while. I am going to talk about that as well on today's show. But I am so excited. I am so happy that you're tuning into the show. And let me tell you why. Because I need you to know. I need you to know. I need you to hear this. I need you to receive this. I need you to know that I believe you have the power to be great, have great, and do great. You just have to be willing to unleash your greatness and take action. So the question is, are you willing to unleash your greatness and take action? Are you taking action? It is a new year, and are you still on fire? Are you still excited about your goals? Are you still excited about everything that you decreed, declared, affirmed? Are you still excited? Do you still have that energy that you started with at the beginning of the year? I truly hope that the answer is yes. I truly hope the answer is yes, and you are on fire and excited about everything that you're going to do this year, because I truly believe when I say that you have the power. Now, each and every show I say you have the power to be great, do great, and have great. And I feel like sometimes when we say stuff, and even more when we hear things, it just goes in one ear and out the other. So we don't actually take the time to sit in that thing. We don't take the time to actually sit down and say, you know what? I do have the power to be great, have great, and do great. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do that. I am going to unleash that greatness. I'm going to unleash my greatness, and I'm already taking action. I'm already executing on my goals and dreams and walking into my purpose. And if that is you, let me be the first to say, congratulations. High five. You should be extremely proud of yourself. Even if you're struggling to even say, you know what, I'm struggling right now, but I'm getting there. You should still be proud of yourself. But today, I need to talk about standing on business, because I just said you have the power. And I feel like we know that deep down inside. And then some of us struggle with the narrative. We struggle with external people, those external energy and all this external noise that makes us believe that we don't have that power. So today I thought it was so fitting to talk about standing on business. Are you standing on business? And if you're not, if you don't even know what that is, because I feel like this whole standing on business thing has truly kind of blown up. And to be honest with you, I don't even know who said it first, who started the whole standing on business theme, the whole standing on business narrative. But to be honest with you, I feel like it's something that needs to be said. It's another way to say you need to make sure you're doing what you need to do. You need to make sure you're handling your business. You need to make sure you're taking action. you're working on your goals, you're handling your responsibilities, you need to make sure at the end of the day, you are handling your stuff. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have a business, but guess what? Everybody has business. So I'm just saying that maybe you're like, you know what? I am standing on business. I'm handling all of my business. This is the year that I said, you know what? I am tired of playing around. And I really feel like many of us should get to a point where we're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired of being in the same place that you've been in the last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, some of us even 10 or even more? Are you sick and tired of being in that place? Are you sick and tired of going to a job that you absolutely hate and you know you need to make some moves, but you haven't moved yet? The only move that you're doing is your mouth making excuses for what you know you need to be doing. So, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you sick and tired of, making these or setting these goals and you not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you sick and tired of thinking that you're going to be able to hold yourself accountable and find out that you really can't hold yourself accountable? Because at any given moment you decide, oh, I don't feel like it. So guess what? I'm not going to do it. To me, standing on business is all about you showing up for yourself. You showing up for yourself. It is about handling your business, practicing what you preach. It's about taking responsibility and holding yourself accountable, even though we struggle with holding ourselves accountable. But that doesn't mean we can't do it. Yes, we have struggles. We all have struggles, right? But that doesn't mean you can't do it. So are you standing on business? Are you standing on business? Because when I think about this and think about all the things that I know that I need to be doing, when I think about all the things, all the goals, all the things, and when I say things, I'm really talking about goals. When I think about all the projects, the goals that I had set. So I looked at last year and I said, okay, let me reflect and see all of the things that I said I wanted to get done last year. And let me look at what I got done, and was I truly standing on business? Because again, that's what it boils down to. It's about you doing what you say you're going to do. And if you're not going to do it, then guess what? Don't say it. Don't speak it. Don't write it down. If you're not going to stand on business, if you're not going to do what you say you're going to do, if you're not going to set the goal for, let's just take, one of them. If you're not going to actually get healthy and really focus on your wellness, your health and wellness, if you're not going to go and exercise 5 times, 3 times a week, if you're not going to stand on business and actually do what you say you're going to do, then don't say it. Don't write it down. Don't say it. Don't write it down. Because I don't know about y'all, but I know that I have been guilty of this in the past, of where you just get super excited. You're like, you know what? This is the goal I'm going to set. This is what I'm working on. And then when it comes down to it, what happens? We have all this distraction. We have all of the distractions that come from everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Your phone is a distraction. The computer is a distraction. It's a distraction everywhere. And what do? We let the distraction come in and knock us off our game. We let the distraction come in we let the distraction come in, and it stops us from doing and having the things that we want. It stops us from really walking into our greatness. It stops us from accomplishing the things that we know we need to be accomplishing because we're so caught up in the distractions. So I like the fact that this whole standing on business theme, and like it's just taking over on TikTok and Instagram and all of the social media platforms. But when you think about it, I hope that we're really thinking about this thing before we're just declaring that I'm standing on business. Because if we really were very honest with ourselves, many of us are not standing on business. We're just saying we're standing on business, right? We're just saying that we're standing on business. We're saying that we're taking care of our responsibilities and making sure things are getting done that we say is going to get done. We're making sure that we're following through on the things that we're supposed to be following through. We're making sure that we're getting done the things that need to be done. We're taking care of our businesses. We're taking care of our homes. We're taking care of our bodies. We're taking care of our finances. We're taking care of our relationships. We're taking care of our personal, professional development. We are taking care of our health and wellness. That's what standing on business means. So I ask you, are you really standing on business? Because it's not just about having a business. If you have a business, I hope you are standing on business within your business as well. I hope that you're showing up for yourself when you're supposed to be showing up for yourself and your customers and your clients. I truly hope that you're doing what you say that you're going to do, because that's what it's all about. And so when I was thinking about this, and I've seen so many posts out there about I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. Yes, I'm standing on business. And I can feel good about saying I'm standing on business, because sometimes when we say we're standing on, or we want to be standing on business, we have that reality check that comes in and we realize, guess what? I'm not really standing on business. Like, there's some things that I need to really level up on. There's some things that I need to do. There's some actions that I need to take. There is some projects, some tasks, some things that I really need to be doing. And to me, that's what it's all about. Are you standing on business? Are you standing on business? Are you taking responsibility for the things that you need to be doing? Are you taking responsibility for your greatness? And many of us are not. It goes back to how I said that, we hear things. We may even say it, but do we feel it? And are we taking action? Are we truly taking the action that we need to be taking? Are we standing on business? Because to me, when you're standing on business, that means that you recognize the greatness that is within you, and you're doing everything within your power to make sure you're unleashing that greatness each and every day. And you're doing it unapologetically because you recognize the greatness that is within you. So when we think about standing on business, to me, it's about your actions speaking louder, right? Your actions speaking louder than your words. When was the last time you checked your actions? You looked at your behaviors and said, you know what? I really need to level up. I need to be standing on business a lot more than what I'm doing, because Last year, I didn't really show up for myself. And maybe that's you saying that. I didn't really show up for myself like I should have. And this year, I said, you know what? I'm going to show up for myself in each and every way. And this is the things that I'm going to do. Maybe you went out and got a notebook or got a planner or got something and started writing down those things and really started saying, I'm going to affirm this every day. I'm going to work on this thing. I'm going to get write out my goals. I'm going to write out my vision. I'm going to make it plain, and I'm going to take a look at it every single day. I'm going to visualize. I'm going to affirm. I'm going to go through everything that I need to be doing because I'm serious about not playing this year. I'm serious about standing on business in each and every aspect of my life. And again, if that is you, then let me be the first to say, you better go. Because I feel like many of us struggle. We struggle with standing on business. And maybe that struggle is because we truly don't want to stand on business. We just want people to believe we're standing on business. I feel like in this day with social media, that could be a lot of people. Because when it comes down to it, what I have learned as a coach is that people really hear me and hear me good. That when it comes down to the things that we really need to be doing, people don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work for standing on business. They want to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm standing on business. But when it come down to it, are you really standing on business? So I truly hope that this whole standing on business thing, as we all maybe jump on the bandwagon with this standing on business and declaring that I'm standing on business, that you truly are standing on business. And I hope that if that is you and that's where you are and that's where you're declaring over your life, over your your business, over everything, that it makes you think about what that truly means and if you truly are doing what you say you're doing. Because I feel like we have become people who take pride into just saying things just to be saying it and not really doing what we say we're doing because maybe we're going for the look versus actually wanting to do the work. What I know about standing on business is it's not easy to stand on business. It is not easy because when you stand on business, you got to keep showing up for yourself. You got to keep showing up for your clients. You have to keep showing up for yourself each and every day, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many challenges come your way. You have to keep showing up for yourself. You have to keep showing up for your greatness. That's what standing on business is. So yes, actions always speak louder. I just wish we would get that and really get it. And really get that we have to be willing to do the work. Because nothing is going to be handed to us. Nothing is going to be handed to us. That's what I've learned. And I feel like these are the lessons that just keep on teaching us, right? So when we stand on business, it is about following up and the follow through and making sure, I cannot stress this enough. So you're going to hear this throughout. And this year, what I'm doing with this show is going to be a little different. So I hope that you all rock and roll with me as I go through this transition of having guests on the show, having leaders, motivators, and influencers, but truly just kind of changing up some things because I feel like we've had some great conversations, some great interviews in the past, But I really want to really just get very transparent, even more so transparent than what has been shared on the show before. There's so many things that I feel like needs to be said. There's so many things that so many things, so many topics, so many discussions that we really need to have, so many conversations that we really need to dive into. And I feel like this is the space to do it. I truly do. I believe that. And I believe that as you all continue to support this show, that you get it. You absolutely get it. So Empower Hour has always been all about really empowering you as a leader, motivator, and influencer. And I really feel like it's time to take that up a notch. And not to really get too far off a subject, because we're still talking about standing on business. And that is what standing on business is. That's a part of what standing on business is for me this year. It is making sure that I'm showing up for myself, my business, everything that I am attached to. Making sure that I'm showing up 150%, everything. Making sure that I'm showing up in all areas of my life. Because I'm standing on business, y'all. I'm standing on business. And I truly don't want to just be out here standing on business by myself. I need y'all to be standing on business too. I feel like we all need to be out here standing on business together. And whatever that looks like for you. Because the one thing that I know is that my standing on business is not going to look the same as your standing on business. Now, you have your own things that you need to stand on. And when we say stand, that means stand firm. That means making sure that you get up, decree, declare, and affirm that this is the greatness that I have in me. This is what I'm doing today. This is how I'm showing up for my health and wellness, my finances, my relationships, for my business. This is how I'm showing up for myself. I'm showing up unapologetically because of the fact that this is who I am. This is what I bring to the table. And I refuse to apologize for it. I refuse to change up the greatness that is within me. I refuse to change anything that is within me. So I hope that you're on this journey with me. I feel like we have been on this journey together since day one. So I want you all to know that this is gonna sound, it may sound a little different, but it's I'm telling you, stick with it. Stick with me. We're going to have some amazing guests coming on the show to talk about them as a motivator, influencer, as a leader, and to truly share some of the challenges they face, to give you some amazing nuggets, some insights, some wisdom, and some really good tips about how you can continue to empower yourself, how you can continue to show up for yourself each and every day. So I really want you all to make sure that you're standing on business in all areas of your life. And if you can't stand on business, if you can't stand on your business, let's back up a little bit. Because I feel like when we say we're standing on business, we need to clarify a little bit, because people need to be standing on their own business. So when I say I'm standing on business, I'm standing on my own business. I'm making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm making sure I'm standing and staying in my lane. Okay, and I'm not looking at somebody else and how they're standing on their business, saying you need to be this or you need to be that, or comparing myself to what they're doing. I am staying focused on my own lane, staying focused on my own business. So if you can't stand on your business, you have to stop talking about it. And please stop talking about somebody else and what they need to be doing and how they need to be standing on their business. We need to make our words count in our actions, okay? We need to work our words. Let me change this up because that's not what I was getting ready to say. I was getting ready to say we need to make our words count, convert our actions into results, and really bring change. So I need every last one of us, as we are out here talking about standing on business, we need to make sure we're truly doing that we're standing on business each and every day. Are you standing on business? Are you ready to level up in your life? Because let me tell you, this year, you need to do something different. I feel like this is the year that we really need to be doing something different. And it's going to start with you making a decision today. Making a decision today to do something different. Stand on business. Stand on your business. Stand however you want to say it. Stand on your business. Do what you say you're going to do. Do what you say you're gonna do. And let me tell you, one of the things that I utilize for helping me keep track of doing the things that I say I'm gonna do is Todoist. Todoist is an amazing tool. It is a task manager. It's a to-do list, but it's a task manager that is for each and every one of us, whether, you're a professional, whether you have a small business. It's for everyone. Stay-at-home mom. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're a student, guess what? Todoist is for you because it helps you keep track of the tasks, the projects, and if you have a team, it will help you with your productivity with your team and help you work more effectively. I use Todoist each and every day. So if you're looking for a tool that's going to help you manage your list and help you stay organized and focused, Todoist will help get you together. But don't take my word for it. Try it out for yourself. The link is in the show notes. So do not forget to stand on business. Stand on business. I'm so looking forward to this year and how just all the topics that I'm going to be bringing forth to y'all. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. And I can't wait to share some of some of the things that I have learned, some of the aha moments that I've had over the last 3 months. And I'm bringing those forth in topics that I'm going to share some of my insights, share some things, that I've never shared on the show before. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to this season ahead and this new season of Empower Hour with Jaresha. So I thank you all for tuning into the show. You have to know by now that I truly believe you have the power to be great, do great, and have great. You just have to be willing to unleash that greatness, unleash your greatness, and take action. So I truly hope that you enjoyed today's show. I look forward to the next week and the week after and the weeks ahead for being able to really empower you on this journey so that as you continue to show up for yourself, as you continue to stand on business, you know that you can tune in to the Empower Hour with Jaresha show. Until next time, y'all, stay safe and be blessed.
Thank you for listening to the Empower Hour with Jaresha, where Jaresha speaks with leaders, influencers, and motivators who share their journey in personal and professional growth, empowerment tips, lessons learned, and keys of success that will empower you to your best self. Follow Jaresha on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jaresha Moore, and visit www.empoweronpurpose.com. Remember to be intentional and be empowered, and have a great day on purpose.